Picture this. It's Friday night, you're with your closest friends, and the conversation turns to relationships. You share a small story about your partner. He left his socks on the floor again, or forgot an anniversary. It's a minor frustration, a normal part of sharing a life. But as you speak, the energy shifts. Your friends lean in, their faces a mix of concern and indignation. They're on your side, and you feel a wave of validation. This is what friendship is for, right? The group chat buzzes all week. Screenshots are shared. Every minor slight is analyzed with the intensity of a legal team. "He said what?" one friend types. "That's a huge red flag," another chimes in. In these spaces, a narrative forms. Us versus them. Your friends are the heroes, defending you from the villain, the man you chose to love. The collective opinion becomes a powerful echo chamber, amplifying every doubt and minimizing every joy in your partnership. This communal validation feels good, like unwavering support. We all crave knowing our tribe has our back. But what happens when this support is built on criticizing your partner? The focus shifts from your feelings to his flaws. The conversation is no longer about navigating complexities together. It becomes a list of grievances, growing with every girls' night and group chat message. A simple vent session slowly morphs into a trial where your partner is always found guilty. You go home with a new lens. The socks on the floor are no longer just socks, they're a symbol of disrespect. The forgotten anniversary isn't a mistake, it's proof he doesn't care. Your friends' voices echo in your head, coloring your perception of the person beside you. The small, imperfect moments that exist in every relationship are magnified into insurmountable problems. You begin to question everything. Your friend's solidarity feels like a warm blanket, but it might be smothering the connection you sought to nurture. This is the subtle danger of the echo chamber. There's a fine line between supportive advice and subtle sabotage, and it often comes from a place of love. Your friends want the best for you. They see your shine and your worth. When they say, "You can do so much better," they genuinely believe it. They're trying to protect you from settling for less than you deserve. "Don't settle" has become a modern mantra, a call to recognize our value. But this well-meaning advice can create cracks in an otherwise healthy relationship. This pressure is often rooted in a single friend's perspective. When not in a long-term relationship, their view of love can be idealized. They see curated perfection on social media and hold on to the fantasy of a flawless partner. Your real-life relationship, with its messy compromises, can look dull in comparison. Their advice comes from a world of infinite possibility, not committed reality. They may encourage you to leave a good man for a perfect man who, in truth, doesn't exist. Their support becomes a push toward an unattainable ideal. Think about the language used. They say, "He's not appreciating you," or "You deserve to be worshipped." They place you on a pedestal. But relationships are not about worship. They're about partnership. They are about two imperfect people learning to navigate life together. This kind of advice can make you feel that any moment you're not being treated like a queen is a moment of failure. It sets an impossible standard for your partner to meet. The constant search for a better option can prevent you from appreciating the good, solid, and real love that's right in front of you. True support is not about fueling discontent. It is not about encouraging you to run at the first sign of trouble. Instead, it should be about helping you find clarity. A supportive friend asks questions rather than giving commands. "How did that make you feel? What do you need from him in this situation?" They empower you to find your own answers and communicate your needs to your partner. They help you build your relationship skills. Sabotage, however subtle, encourages you to dismantle your relationship. It focuses on exit strategies instead of on connection and repair. This is not just a feeling, it is a documented phenomenon. Research confirms that our friends' opinions wield enormous power over our romantic lives. A study published in the journal Personal Relationships found that approval from friends is a significant predictor of relationship commitment and stability. When our friends approve of our partner, we feel more secure and invested. Conversely, when they disapprove, it can plant seeds of doubt that grow into serious problems. We are social creatures, and the desire for our tribe's acceptance is wired into our DNA. We want our worlds to coexist peacefully. Consider the data. A survey from a few years ago revealed that nearly 2/3 of women said their friends' opinions of their partner were important to them. More than 1/3 admitted that negative feedback from friends had caused them to doubt their relationship. These are not small numbers. They illustrate a powerful undercurrent of social influence. When your friends constantly highlight your partner's flaws, you begin to see only those flaws. This is known as confirmation bias. You start actively looking for evidence that supports their negative assessment, ignoring the positive aspects of your partner and the relationship. The mechanism is simple but powerful. Friends provide what social psychologists call social proof. If everyone in your circle thinks your partner is a bad choice, you start to question your own judgment. Maybe they see something I don't, you tell yourself. This is especially true when the advice is unanimous. The collective voice of the group can drown out your own inner voice. You may have felt happy and secure, but the constant questioning from your trusted circle makes you feel unstable and uncertain. You start to believe their reality over your own. This pressure does not even have to be explicit. It can be a subtle eye roll when you mention your partner's name. It can be a lack of enthusiasm when you share good news about your relationship. It can be a series of unanswered texts in the group chat after you defend him. This unspoken disapproval creates a social cost for staying in the relationship. To remain in good standing with your friends, you might feel pressured to agree with their assessment, which can be the first step toward emotionally distancing yourself from your partner and ending the relationship. So, what does real support look like? It is not about blind agreement. It is not about constant criticism of your partner. True, meaningful friendship creates a space for you to explore your own feelings without judgment. A truly supportive friend understands that their role is not to be a judge, but a sounding board. They listen more than they speak. When they do offer an opinion, it is with the goal of helping you, not just validating your anger. They might say, "That sounds really frustrating. Have you talked to him about how it made you feel?" This simple question shifts the power back to you and your relationship. A great friend helps you see the bigger picture. They remind you of the good times when you are stuck on the bad. They know your partner is not perfect, but they also know that you chose him for a reason. They might gently say, "I know this part is hard, but remember how he supported you when you were applying for that new job?" This kind of advice does not dismiss your feelings. It balances them. It provides perspective. It reminds you that every relationship has seasons of difficulty and seasons of joy, and that one difficult moment does not define the entire partnership. Contrast this with the alternative. The friend who immediately says, "Just dump him," is not helping you grow. They are offering a simplistic solution to a complex human situation. This advice shuts down communication. It encourages you to flee rather than to face challenges. While there are, of course, situations where leaving is the only healthy option, such as in cases of abuse or profound disrespect, many relationship problems are solvable. They require communication, empathy, and work. A friend who encourages a breakup as the first resort is not honoring the complexity and potential of your connection. Ultimately, friendship should support the whole person. And if you're in a relationship, your partner is part of your life. A friend who truly has your back will respect your choices. They will offer support that empowers you to build a stronger connection with your partner. They will help you become a better communicator and a more empathetic partner yourself. They will celebrate your relationship's successes and help you navigate its challenges. True friendship is not a force that tears your life apart. It is one that helps you build a bigger, more resilient, and more loving world for yourself. Support doesn't mean sabotage.